should ring them one more time. Well, good morning and welcome to Animal Yoga. If you haven't met me before, my name is Miss Mary, and I am so glad that you are here today.
I found a nursery. I know a nursery right about Mary, but it's a different kind.
Yes, you're right, it is. Just a few quick notes for everybody. I know that we're using the space a little bit differently this morning, but that's because behind me, you may see our fish and magician getting set up for our show at 10. But there's space here in the middle, and we can definitely spread out to that corner and out in the walkway, okay? All right. So since I had a request to ring the bells one more time, and if you need a mat, I do have extras up here today. You are welcome to get one. So I'm going to ring our bells one more time, and then we're going to get started with the fun yoga stuff. All right. I want you to get up and stand up on your yoga mat. You can just put your feet together. You can put your feet together like they're best friends, or you can put a little bit of space in between them. Find what feels good. All right, now we're going to take 5 balloon breaths. We've been working on that, so here we go. We're going to breathe in and blow up our balloon. Hold it, and then we're going to breathe out. We're going to do it again. So that was 2. And then blow out that balloon. All right, let's do it again. Breathe in, hold that balloon, and then blow it out. Here comes our last one. Breathe in. And then blow it out. Okay, great. Now we're going to wiggle down to our yoga mat and put our bottoms down. We are just going to warm up our legs with some gentle butterflies. So if you can find the bottoms or the soles of your feet and put them together like they are best friends giving each other a hug. And then bounce your knees up and down like a gentle butterfly. Can you guys go? Whisper, whisper, whisper. I like Dr. Seuss's ABCs, and it goes, can you whisper, whisper, whisper like a butterfly? Very soft, very high. Whisper, whisper, whisper. All right. So there's a story that we use a lot in story time called I Wrote to the Zoo. And it's the story of a little girl named Penelope. And her family's like, Penelope, you can have a pet. But Penelope can't decide what pet to get. So she decides that the people she knows that know the very most about animals are the people who work at the zoo. Do you think zookeepers know a lot about animals? Yeah. So she wrote to the zookeeper and asked them to send her a pet. And we're going to take our hands and we're going to reach them up to the sky. And then we're going to put them on our head. And the zookeepers thought, and they thought, and then they said, oh, we know the perfect pet to send Penelope. All right. So now we're going to come on up to all fours. And then we're going to sit back on our bottoms. Kind of put your bottom on top of your feet back here. Put your hands on top of your knees or your thighs right here. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And we're going to open up our mouth and stick our tongue out and breathe that air out. We're going to go. They sent Penelope a lion. Let's do that lion's breath again. Breathe in. Stick out your tongue, open your mouth, and go. Good. We're going to do it again. Breathe in. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue and go. All right. Hold that for just a second, Lions. I'm so glad that you guys are here. Spread out exactly where you are. Turn on your listening ears and you can join us. So sit down on top of your, fold your legs and kind of sit down. Put your bottom on the tops of your feet. On top of your feet. We're doing lion's breath. So put your hands on your knees. Breathe in. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue and go. We're going to do it one more time. Breathe in. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue and go. Well, do you think Penelope's family thought that lion would make a good pet? No. They sent the lion back and asked for a new pet. And this time, take your hands and reach them up towards the ceiling. Put the palms of your hands on your head. And the zookeepers thought and thought and thought. And then they said, I know what we'll send to Penelope. So the next thing we're going to do is stand up nice and tall on our spot. Reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Look up like, oh, look at you, morning sun. I see you. Put your head back down, and we're going to bend over. Now, instead of touching the ground, I want you to let your arms hang and swing them back and forth. This is an elephant. The zookeeper sent Penelope an elephant. Are your arms swinging back and forth like a big elephant trunk? Yeah. All right, bend your knees and slowly bring your arms back up like the elephant's trunk is sweeping up into the air. Now flap your hands like we're squirting out water. Splash, 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 splash. And then let's bring our elephant trunk back down. Swing those arms back and forth. Now we're going to reach up again, reach up towards the sky, way up high. Flap your hands up and down like you're squirting water out of your elephant trunk. And then we're going to paint down the sides. We're going to go, woo, arms out to your side like you're painting a wall on either side. Now, do you think Penelope's family let her keep that elephant? No. It was too big. So we're going to stretch out big. Stretch your legs out a little bit farther than they are. And then put your arms out like this. That elephant was so big. They had to send it back to the zoo. So put your arms, they're kind of out to the side like this, like a starfish. Put them straight up. And then bring them down to the top of your head. So the zookeepers thought and thought and thought. If a lion wasn't a good pet for Penelope, and an elephant wasn't, what would they send Penelope next? Oh, then they had an idea. So let's come down to our yoga mat. And we're going to lay on our tummies. So lay on your tummy, flat on the floor. You can even put your head down. All right. Stick your arms straight out in front of you. Now pull them back till they're right next to your shoulders. And then squeeze your tummy muscles and lift your head up. Oh. Get your body back down. Take a deep breath in and blow it out in a hiss. Now squeeze your tummy muscles and lift up your head because the zookeeper sent Penelope a snake. You got it. So this time we're going to breathe in Now squeeze your tummy muscles, lift your head up and go. Okay, put your head back down. We're going to do it one more time. Breathe in. Squeeze your tummy muscles, lift up your head and let that air out with this. All right, now push yourself up until you're on all fours. And then sit on your bottom. And bring your feet back to that resting butterfly where the bottoms of your feet touch each other and your knees are bouncing up and down. So do you think Penelope's family let her keep that snake for a pet? No. No. For their family, they decided that the snake was too, let's put our hands up and then stretch them out to the side. That snake was too long. Okay, so put your hands, you can put them on top of your feet, bounce your knees if you want to. So Penelope and her family sent the snake back to the zoo and asked for another pet. And the zookeepers had to think even harder this time. So put your hands straight up and then bring the palms of your head to the top of your head and we're going to think. And then the zookeeper said, I know, we'll send her this animal next. So now we're going to stand back up. Ready? Stand up on your feet. All right, now put your hands straight up in the air, and this is the fun part. We're going to clap them together. Keep your hands together after you clap them, and then just lean back a little bit. And then come straight back up. Now lean back a little bit and come straight back up. Now lean forward a little bit. They sent Penelope a monkey that liked to swing through the trees. So lean back and now lean forward. We are swinging through the trees. Lean back and lean forward. And then take your arms and try to curl them up like this. Now, do you think that Penelope's family decided to keep a monkey for a pet? No. That monkey was too mischievous. So they sent the monkey back. Let's try this. Take your arms and go. They sent the monkey back. We'll do it one more time. They sent the monkey back. And the zookeepers were like, what are we going to send Penelope next? So raise your hands up to the sky and bring your palms down on top of your head and we're going to think. They said, I know what we'll send Penelope. So let's see if we can do the animal that they sent Penelope. Come down onto all fours. So you're on your knees and your hands like this. Okay. Now we're going to drop our belly down towards the ground. Drop your belly down towards the ground. Bring your belly back up. Drop your belly back to the ground. They sent Penelope a camel. Oh my goodness. Bring your belly up. Put your belly back down. Bring your belly up. Put your belly down. Do you think they kept that camel as a pet? No. This camel was too grumpy. So sit up. Put your hands on your legs and make the grumpiest face you can make. The super duper grumpiest face you can make. That's the face the camel was making. Do you think Penelope's family let her keep that camel for a pet? No. It was too grumpy. So they sent it back to the zoo. The zookeepers had to think of another pet. So raise your arms up towards the ceiling. Bring your palms down onto your head and give it a good think. Oh, the zookeepers thought of another animal. So to make this animal, we're going to have to get on our tummies. Lay down on your tummies. Now this This requires using a lot of your muscles, okay? So you're on your tummy. I want you to push up with your arms and then push up on your feet or your toes. Sometimes people call this a plank, but we're gonna call it a crocodile. Can you guys go snap, snap, snap? All right, come back down on your tummies. That's a lot of using muscles. Hey, we're gonna make our crocodile one more time. Push up on your arms, push up on your feet, make your body like a straight board and go snap, snap, snap. All right, and come back onto your belly. And then sit up on your bottom. Stick your arms out in front of you like this. And now we're gonna go snap, 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 snap. All right, put your hands back down. Do you think Penelope's family kept the crocodile for a pet? No, they did not. So, sit the crocodile back. Put your hands up towards the ceiling. Bring your palms back down on your head, and the zookeepers gave it another ding, 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 ding. They said, I know, we'll send her this. So we're gonna come back on all fours again, kind of like when we were the camel. Except this time, we're not gonna put our bellies down. We're gonna arch our back up high. Yeah, like this. Like you're making a big dome with your back. Okay, let the dome come down. We're gonna push it up again and make another dome because the zoo sent Penelope a tiger. So arch your back up and go. Let your back come down. Push your back up again in an arch and go. One last time, put your back down. Push your back up and go. All right, sit back. Put your bottom down. Now, do you think Penelope's family kept that tiger for a pet?
No.
No. So, put your arms up to the ceiling. They sent the tiger back to the zoo. And the zookeepers put our palms down on top of our heads, like a think. They were like, we are not good at picking out pets. So they thought some more. And they said, oh, I know, hold up one finger way up high in the air. We have one last idea. So put your hands back on your yoga mat. Bring your bottom up. Curl your toes. And then we're going to lift our bottoms up into the air like this. And then go. Whoop, 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 whoop. What did the zoo send Penelope? A dog. Good. Let's do one more woof, woof, woof. All right, bring your knees back down. Sit back down on your bottom. Bring your feet back to butterfly. Do you think that Penelope kept the dog? Oh, yes, finally. Penelope has the right pet. All right, everybody, let's find a comfortable spot. Get in a comfortable position in your space. You can lie on your back, or you can lie on your front. You can lay on your side. So you get to choose, but find your comfortable position and get settled. Now, do any last fidgets or wriggles? Just go ahead and do any wiggling or fidgeting that you need to do. Just wiggle and fidget enough that you're going to be happy to be still for a couple of seconds. We're going to take a few magic minutes to make our body remain strong. Now the next time you breathe out, let your eyes close. Now make sure that your body is as flat as you can. Imagine your arms and legs are so heavy. But if I pick them up, I would feel my foot slip. That's super, 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 super floppy. So now that you're as floppy as you please and your eyes are closed, listen to my words and make the pictures in your imagination. Now, don't worry if you don't see any pictures in your imagination right away. Just be peaceful and breathe and keep listening. And I bet you pictures will show up. Now, imagine you're standing in a forest. Everywhere you look, you see trees. Tall and sturdy and brown tree trunks with branches covered in bushy green leaves. The sunlight peeks through the leaves of the trees, making it look so magical. You hear rustling. And see a little squirrel busy looking for something in the fallen leaves on the ground. Maybe she is making a nest or looking for food. She finds whatever she was looking for and darts up one of the huge tree trunks, running under the tree that keep her home in the mountains. So you carry on following the path that winds through the forest. It leads you to the side of a little stream. The water trickles along, about an inch over the level. There, it's water. You keep following alongside it on the path. The water flows even faster. Now you see where it's going, and you can hear it too. It whooshes over a big rock to the most beautiful waterfall, which lands in a pool below. You climb down the side of the waterfall and sneak in behind the falling water to stand on a flat rock behind it. Here you see the sunshine with the waterfall and an amazing rainbow right before your eyes. You take a breath, step forward into the waterfall, and feel the rainbow wash over your body. The water feels fresh and cool, and the colors, so much colors, and bring a magical warmth. You feel each color rush chill. Each color feels different. Notice how they feel in your body. First, the red. Feel the red in your body. Now, the orange. How does the feel the orange in your body? Now the yellow. And the green. Blue. And the blue. And lastly, violet. Now all the colors at once. You feel them as they want. Your body feels lighter and sparkly as your worries disappear. As you step out from the rainbow waterfall, feeling peaceful and clear. You're all dry too because of the magic of the waterfall. All right, we're going to come back to the library now. So notice how your body feels. Can you feel where your body touches the floor underneath you? Can you hear the library sounds around you? Now we're going to take a deep breath in and let it out through our mouth. Breathe in. Open your eyes. Begin to move. Maybe stretch your body a little bit to wake it back up. You can sit up if you've been laying down. Why don't you take your hands and rub them together? Feel that heat that you're making in between your hands. Good. Now take those hands when they've gotten nice and warm and touch them to the side of your face. Can you feel that warm feeling? Yeah, that's good. Rub them together some more. Feel that heat touch your arms. Did you know you could be your very own little personal heater like that? Rub them together some more. And then touch your feet. Oh, we're warming up our feet. That's great. All right, stick your arms out to the side. Whoa, stick them out as far as you can. Reach them up together over your head. Bring your hands down to your heart space right here. And we're going to say namaste.